My fellow starseeds, divine beings, earth angels, and chosen ones. I reach out to you tonight because there's an urgent message that must be relayed to you. Forgive me, my voice is still a little hoarse from the last few days. I've been yelling a lot. All the problems have been going on with our collective. We're in a state of emergency. As many of you know, we're currently in a spiritual warfare. The spiritual warfare has been going on for quite some time, over several years. It's been going on due to the need of karmics needing to attempt to steal our destinies, our essences, and our starseed children and adults for purposes of destiny swapping and siphoning energies for purposes of becoming better individuals within their lives, because they, as you know, low vibration cannot manifest and grow abundance. They need starseeds in order to do that. As many of you know about the way starseeds work and how we are manifesting our lives. We're here for a mission, and that mission requires us to be high vibrational and enriching in abundance in order to fulfill our mission objectives, as instilled by the Creator, my dad, our dad. That stated, we are currently in a state of emergency, in addition to being in spiritual warfare. This state of emergency involves a few points. One, we currently have a issue in which we are having members of the several covens, dark syndicates, that are seeking out starseeds, as well as isolated homeless individuals and victims who are currently are not aligned with others, family members and the like. They're pretty much isolated, alone on the streets. And they're making them as victims, unaliving them for their various purposes. Snuff videos are used or made to place into dark web platforms for monetary gain. That pretty much means that those individuals who are unfortunate are placed into privatized areas, are poisoned, unalived in some way, and they are recorded as they're dying. And the videos are being placed on the dark web, and money is being paid to these individuals who place these videos on the dark web. And the money's not bad. Money is actually quite substantial, as you may can guess. But obviously, it's a dangerous and a egregious thing for us divine beings. This has been going on for quite some time, especially during the age of Pisces and beginning the age of Aquarius. Now that the light has taken over in the age of Aquarius, we're shedding light on all this. And as your chosen leader, my job is to ensure that this gets exposed and justice is done. Now, let's be clear. The way to resolve this issue is to ensure that we all remain in high vibrational alignment. High vibrational alignment ensures that we are protected by the divine and by the Creator during challenging times. As divine beings, we're here to be placed on missions and objectives to be fulfilled for the betterment of mankind. We are currently in a timeline, in a countdown during a 20-year transformation period. Our next and final transformation that will began on January 1st, 2025, and will end on January 1st, 2045. That's when the switch will flip off, and therefore we have to make sure we raise the vibration of the entire human collective, or at least the majority of it, on the mainstream front, by 2045, in order to save mankind from the pit of destruction. In another video, I'll go over that. But right now, I want to focus on this need to protect us from this issue that we're facing right now in the streets. Now, the way to save ourselves, like I said, is to keep our high vibrational alignment. And I want to go with you several ways to remain high vibrational and to ensure that we remain in line with divine, with the source, with the Creator, in order to achieve absolute protection from divine, the source, and Creator. Many starseeds of the past have unfortunately lost their lives and been sacrificed due to their desire and unmistakable act, or maybe their intentional act, of removing themselves in alignment with the divine and source. Our chosen ones are here to fulfill a mission and objective. If we do not remain in alignment, we receive less of the protection that divine gives us. If we remain in alignment, we receive absolute protection because we're here for a mission. But if we do not fulfill our mission or continue us on the path to fulfill our missions, we're telling the divine that we wish not to continuously engage in our missions, or we wish to seek our attention elsewhere. That tells them, the divine source, that there's a concern, and the divine may assume that we do not need his care because we're not giving it what it requires of us, or we're not fulfilling the requirement of the Creator, as we're being chosen, so we can't be placed on this earth to fulfill our mission of objectives. That's where the problems come in. We see it time and time again. Starseeds that pass on due to drug overdoses or getting along with the wrong crowd, being caught with in illegal situations, lose money, they get involved with other nefarious acts that result in their demise. That's unfortunate, but we can prevent it. And I want to talk to you about ways, areas that we can certainly be placed under that could hinder our growth and stability and protection, and what ways we can counteract that. So, without further ado, let's go over those points, shall we? This is the video here I want to go over. Now, as your chosen leader, my job is to ensure you're trained appropriately for this. Make no mistake, this is why I put up these videos. So please, rest assured. If you have any questions for me, please put in the comments, or send me an email. The email is in the description box, or in the main description box of this particular platform, okay? Let's begin. And we'll go over one by one. Now, there's various ways a person can lose their path. One is romantic relationships with the karmic. Now, scenario is a chosen one enters a deep relationship. Oh, by the way, my glasses. I want my glasses. I have to get my glasses. So I'll be squinting to the phone a bit just to get the information down. So, okay, romantic partnership with the karmic. Okay, scenario: the chosen one enters a deep relationship with someone not aligned with the mission, often sent as a distraction. Consequence: the energy siphoning, delayed purpose, possible emotional collapse, or spiritual infiltration. Imagine that. So, number two, fame without divine anchoring. Scenario: a chosen one becomes a public figure, but detaches from prayer, fasting, or source connection. Consequence: opens portals to manipulation by industry handlers, spiritual possession, scandal, or sudden death. Imagine that. Number three, obsession with materialism. Scenario: they begin chasing wealth, designer brands, luxury living, not for mission, but ego. Consequence: loss of humility. Divine covering weakens, making them vulnerable to theft, betrayal, and false allies. Number four, jealousy toward another chosen one. Scenario: they compare themselves to another divine being and begin harboring envy and resentment. Consequence: or corrosion, energetic inversion, and fall from grace. Jealousy mirrors demonic behavior. Number five, disobedience to a direct divine instruction. Disobedience to a direct divine instruction. A scenario: spirit tells them to relocate, speak, or leave a situation, and they ignore it. Consequence: unseen attacks, physical harm, or getting caught in destruction meant for others. Number six, seeking validation from the world. Scenario: they crave followers, praise, and approval from worldly figures or critics. Consequence: they alter their message, dilute the truth, and eventually serve ego instead of God. Number seven, substance abuse. This is a big one in the community today. They begin using drugs or alcohol to numb, escape, or connect. Consequence: gateway for possession. Divine light dims, a host for lower entities emerges. Number eight, refusal to heal their inner wounds. Scenario: they avoid therapy, shadow work, or releasing trauma. Consequence: wounded inner child opens doors to manipulation, rage, depression, and regression. Number nine, reconnecting with toxic family. Scenario: against divine destruction, they re-engage with karmic relatives. Consequence: contracts are reactivated, old cycles return, identity is compromised. Let me bring something up to you. It says consequence: contracts are reactivated. When we engage with in this case, with a karmic relative, anytime we engage in a new association with someone else, or engage with someone else, or we engage with someone who we know in the past, we stopped, we're opening a new contract. That's what that called. We're opening a new contract, a new connection, a new bond between two people that creates a new timeline. So that's basically opening a new contract. I'll make that clear. So, reconnecting with Fox family against divine destruction, they re-engage with karmic relatives. Consequence: contracts are reactivated, old cycles return, identity is compromised. Okay. Number 10, sexual encounters with non-divine beings. Scenario: they lay with someone who carries spiritual disease or demonic energies. Consequence: energy transference, STDs, spiritual and physical, and covenant entanglements. Okay. Number 11, ignoring dreams and warnings. Scenario, they continuously dismiss spiritual messages, warnings, or visions. Consequence, divine team withdrawals, attacks increase, physical or legal dangers manifest. Number 12, publicly mocking the spiritual journey. Scenario, they downplay their gifts and make fun of others for spiritual expression. Consequence, graces are removed, prophetic sight may be revoked, humiliation follows. Number 13, selling their spiritual gifts. Scenario, they monetize their gifts in exploitive, manipulative, or greedy ways. Consequence, spiritual fraud, ancestral wealth, mental and physical collapse. Number 14, idolizing a false teacher. Scenario, they follow and obey someone who is spiritually compromised or demonically influenced. Consequence, mind control, spiritual blindness, and shared karmic downfall. Okay. Number 15, refusing to the mission altogether. Refusing the mission altogether. Scenario, they completely reject their purpose due to fear or comfort. Consequence, illness, depression, and eventual divine replacement. Number 16, exposure to occult without discernment. The scenario, they dabble in astrology, rituals, or tarology without grounding in divine law. Consequence, openings to deception, misguidance, and soul fragmentation. Number 17, speaking ill of another divine one. Scenario, they slander, gossip, or tear down another chosen ones publicly or privately. Consequence, divine justice, mirror effect, loss of favor. Number 18, getting involved in corrupt politics or institutions. Scenario, they align with systems that harm themselves in order to gain power. Consequence, their light is hijacked and they become tools of the very matrix they were meant to destroy. Number 19, forgetting to fast, meditate, or commune with source. I'll say it again. Forgetting to fast, meditate, or commune with source. Scenario, life gets busy and they stop connecting with divine regularly. Consequence, weak aura, blocked intuition, and open spiritual exposure. Number 20, betraying with divine collective. Scenario, they leak secrets, abandon the past, betraying the divine collective. Number scenario, they leak secrets, abandon their post, or act out of self-interest. Consequence, exile from divine ranks, spiritual arrest, and in severe cases, ritualistic sacrifice or untimely death. Now, I just identified 20. I felt 20 was pretty much enough for the first video, or for just just give me an idea of what one could get engaged in order to get remove myself from being aligned for the source. That stated, if we follow the opposite of these 20 and ensure that we do not fall into these traps, we certainly have a better chance of staying in line with the source and receiving our absolute protection. Every chosen one receives absolute protection as a chosen one. We have to fulfill our mission objectives. We have to have that protection. If we engage in practices that takes us away from the practice of a source or takes away from our missions, our practice weakens. Make that clear. Now, by ensuring that we stay true to ourselves and who we are, be mindful of the environment around us. Be mindful of who we hang out with. Removing ourselves from karmic behavior. Removing ourselves from karmics, period. And ensuring that we are focused on the right path forward. We'll be fine. But remember, every day as chosen ones, we have light. Our light irritates the demon's weaknesses. Understand? So, if we continue to move forward, we are going to be threatened every day by challenges from these light. As a chosen leader, I have the brightest light because I'm the nucleus of our entire web, if you know how this whole works. As stated, I get challenges every hour of the day. But my job, my effort, and to counteract that, is to ensure I talk to my Father, Dad, the Creator, on the daily, every hour of every day. This ensures that my mindset is free from any nefarious thoughts, what have you, and I'm always focused on the guide moving forward. I love you all. My goal is to ensure your missions are in the right direction and you're given the right guidance every moment, every day. I can't stop stressing this enough. You all are on my mind 24/7, 25/8. It bothers me, it angers me when I hear the karmics are out there causing these problems against my chosen. And when I hear that it's going beyond not just the chosen adults and the chosen elite, but also the chosen children and the things they're doing and the syndicate is doing it makes me infused by buttons. It makes me angry. It makes me furious. It makes me more so want to engage in providing you the tools necessary to keep moving forward. When I was divinely appointed for this mission, I cried for 2 days. It was quite a unique gift and opportunity. And obviously I can't say no, but I was scared because I didn't know I could be the leader that you all wanted. Over time, I began to advance myself, extend myself in this role to ensure that it doesn't matter what my feelings are, the mission had to be done. I pray every day that I give you the right tools necessary to keep moving forward. And regardless if I feel that I've done it or not, I will continue to advance to ensure it gets done. Regardless if I feel that I've done great or not, I'll keep moving forward. Momentum has to continue. And with that momentum, I give that back to you. Momentum is key. Always ensuring that you keep moving forward when you're in your efforts by placing momentum in your lives. Keep moving forward. Regardless if you feel like you don't move forward today as you did yesterday, always keep moving forward. Keep that momentum going. Ensuring that your mindset is always placed as much as possible on your mission and objectives. You shouldn't go very far off the path. Okay? Now those are 20 that align with you. Okay? Another way to keep you on path is to pray. Pray to Dad each and every day. Now, one way to pray, and I don't pray like I keep my hands on my head, and I say, dear God. I don't do that. I talk to Dad as though he's right in front of me, and I'm using my imagination to think that he's right in front of me, and I'm talking to him like we had a normal conversation. I do that all the time. And some people may think I'm crazy. They see me in the room talking to some imaginary person. But in my mind, my dad is in front of me because my intuition tells me he's there because I use my abilities. My piercing the veil ability, my discernment ability, my intuition ability. It allows me to see my dad right in front of me. And I get answers from the divine because as chosen leader, I'm very close to the divine, and I get the answers that I need through my mind, through my crown, I'm talking about. See, my third eye. It's a very unique gift. I'm still trying to understand it. It's going quite well. But it allows me to keep my mindset going on a mission, and it keeps me in tune with the divine. And benefit of that is it keeps my protection going, so nothing can touch me. None of these karmic attacks or what have you can touch me. The same can happen with you too, if you focus on keeping yourself close to the divine and your mission objectives, and keep praying to the source. Also, focus on ways you can enhance your knowledge as a chosen one. Go online, seek the wisdom, do research, read books, periodicals, and what have you, in various topics that relate to history and what relates to the divine. The book of the tablets of the Emerald Tablets, Thor, the book of Revelation, also the book of Enoch, and other book by other texts of the Bible. And those that will be removed will provide you with the tools you need in those books, even, and the knowledge to keep you aligned with the history of the chosen ones. It is a blessing to be one of the 4,144,000. For those that are new, welcome to the family. For those that are old here, you know how blessed it is. But you also know how challenging it is. You also know that every day comes with its challenges and tribulations. That stated, you also know how to manage yourselves and keep moving forward. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here talking to me now. So, those ways you can keep yourselves aligned with your path. Protect yourselves so that you don't become the victim of these current behaviors. This syndicate is very, very on point with everybody right now. Very, very out there trying to get victims. And their number one target are Starseeds. They have made a lot of success so far. Since I've been active, my focus has been to counteract a lot of these activities. Exposure is one of them. Please protect yourselves. As we continue to align with everything, the TNT initiative will begin to initiate new programs and new opportunities in the future for your use. You'll be surprised what's going to come. Right now, you see just a man on a screen give you advice, and you think that's the only thing that's going to be coming. No, there's a lot more that's coming, I promise you. But I don't want to say it quite yet. I want to just get them to know each other right now. Just to engage in conversation and You can just know me, I'm going to just know you. Because that's key. Communal embodiment. Communal embodiment. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Starting out. And then we can talk about TNC initiative and what the opportunities that are about to come in the future. Okay? So, my name is Sebastianos Cristiano Various. I'm your chosen leader, 141,000. And my mission is to make sure you fulfill your mission objectives for the next 20 years. Thank you for your time. Have a blessed night.